that moment when you first open your eyes in the morning? That split second before the day rushes in. I have this little ritual. I pull up my window blind and I say, "Good morning, world. Who will I be on this day?" I didn't always start my mornings like this. For years, I was that person writing the same New Year's resolution over and over. You know, the ones that go like lose weight or save money. Sound familiar? Mine usually ended up like that gym membership that is kind of rolling around the bottom of my purse, and I never use it. In fact, it began to collect dust somewhere, most likely around the end of January. But everything changed when I stopped asking myself what I should be doing and started asking myself who I wanted to be. Because here's the truth. Nobody should drift through their own story like a leaf in the wind, just reacting to whatever life throws their way. Nobody should try to model themselves after who someone else is. Your life deserves so much more than that. You deserve a bigger vision, one where you're the hero of your story, where every choice you make builds towards something meaningful, where you wake up knowing exactly where you're headed. I'll share with you 3 powerful steps that can turn your one precious life into an adventure. Are you ready? Step 1, write your story's ending first. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. You want me to write my obituary? Yes, I do. I want you to write your obituary. Have you ever done that? Now stay with me here because I have to tell you, something magical happens when you do this. Suddenly, you can see beyond today's to-do list and you can glimpse a picture of your entire life. What really matters is who you are at the end of your life. And every day as you walk toward that, you are becoming that person. That's the story. What do you want people to say about your life when they hold your memorial? What lives will you have touched? What difference will you have made? This is not about being practical. This is about daring to imagine what's possible. Step number 2 is give your story a title. Your life. Think about it. Every great movie has a title that captures its essence, that says what we can expect when we go to watch that movie. What would be your title? If someone was going to watch your life like a movie, what would be the title that you would give it? I love watching people's faces light up when they find theirs because it really does make you light up inside. One woman realized that her story was, "It's a wonderful life." Not because everything was perfect, but because she touched so many lives in small ways that created big ripples that had big impact. Another person claimed Rocky, not because he was a good boxer, but because he kept getting up when life knocked him down. That's who he wanted to be. So which story will you choose to live? Step 3 is create your hero's code. After all, if you're going to see your life as a story, then you are the hero in that story. So you need a code, just like every hero has a code to live by. A code is those non-negotiable principles that guide your choices. This isn't about making a long list of rules. It's more like choosing 2 things that you will do every day of your life because that's just who you are. And 2 things that you will never do because that's just who you are or who you're not. One person committed to writing 1 handwritten note of appreciation every day. Another person promised to spend 15 minutes in complete silence each morning, getting into their heart. Someone else vowed to never again end a conversation with somebody that they loved in anger, to be open to that person, to not try to control who that person was. One of my codes is to create every day because that lights me up and makes me feel alive. Now, what about the two things that you will never do? My favorite came from a client who said, every day I will look one person in the eyes and really see them. And every day I will never again shrink myself to make others feel comfortable. So these aren't just words. They're declarations of who you choose to become. And they change everything about how you show up in the world. I'm inviting you to come and join my Facebook group called Little Bits of Courage. There I'm going to be walking you through making your life the story that you love, stepping into who you really want to be, that person who isn't the hero, the person you're proud to be. This could be some of the most valuable time of your life. 2025 is waiting, my friend. Let's make it a story worth telling. Let's make it a mission worth pursuing, because you have the power to make this the year where everything changes. The choice is yours. Who will you be?